Alright, here are all the silver parts. That is for the Nu Gundam. Perfect Grade Unleashed. I am putting on the last piece on the clip. Unfortunately, this part here, which is very, very small, I don't know if you guys could see it, I'm holding it with two toothpicks here because there is no clip that can hold them up properly. However, if I can sandwich these two clips together on a toothpick and it'll hold it like that, it will allow me to paint it. Just got to be very careful with it. There we go. Yeah, I was finishing up cleaning up all the silver parts there, and I was like I was looking at the manual and said to myself, wasn't there another silver part that I needed to paint? Because remember, this was all in the box where all the inner frame parts were. And even though I popped open the armored parts just to grab some, there were like maybe 2 or 3 charcoal parts in there. I didn't see any other silver parts other than the gold parts. So like going back to the manual, which I don't know if you guys can see, I am seeing the color separations based on how it looks with all the parts being put on. But the gold is going to probably be significant, as well as the yellow, as well as there's white parts, white frame that's inside here as well, which I didn't notice until now. Yeah, that's the armor. And then of course there's that photo etch parts that can be put onto this. I just don't know how about the gold. I gotta look at that gold part again, because if it looks too shiny and too sheen, then there's no reason for me to paint it. However, someone would argue, no, you gotta paint it. I will have to review it first and take a look at this. But for now, we're going to be focusing on this. Now, I am not going to prime this. No, I am not. And the reasons why is because for me to prime it and then paint it gloss black, just so I can then paint it metallic, maybe not a good idea. Now, that's where I wanted to talk about metallic. And even though I put the bottle there, actually, I'm pulling the bottle here. Let me grab the one that was over there. Here we go. I'm going to bring the camera over here, but so you guys can see a little bit more of the light. So, I have the Flat Sliver by Nazca. That looks really nice. I don't know if you guys could see it. This thing is in the way. So I have that. Then I have the aluminum, which I believe looks okay. And then I have the Ultra Silver. Now, I think Ultra Silver is a little bit too glittery. Yeah, and I'm not even thinking about this. The sun looks a little caked also. Let me forget this. Aluminum. Looks really good. And as for this, which I don't think I even used this yet. I think this is one of the paints that I got when I went to Wise Guys Hobbies. Dan would probably remind me and said, yeah, that was it. Where is my stir? I keep missing. Oh, that's right. It was here. I gotta clean the stir. This is still caked on from the last build, from the last paint job. So my intention is actually going to paint this gloss black, get a nice glossy sheen to it, and then use this. Now, one would argue maybe I should use another type of paint, like let's say gunmetal by Alclad, and I have a lot of it, but I don't know yet. I haven't. Not that I haven't had faith in the. Okay, hold on. I gotta say this right. To do a reflective coating on this would be nice, but you gotta remember that the last time I did something like that with a kit, which was basically the Master Grade Freedom Gundam, the 1.0 version, I did a whole layering of it, and I had to like spray the chrome, then polish it, then spray it, and then polish it until it had that mirror finish. I am not going to do a mirror finish on this. Yeah, this one, I'm going to test this out. Let me just, first let me funnel this out first. Actually, no, I can't do a test because I need to paint a spoon in gloss black. So you know what? I'm gonna have faith in that. Let me paint all this gloss back first, and then we will begin painting that. So give me a moment. All right. So now that all the gloss paint is now dry, I'm now going to begin painting using the Flat Sliver. I did do a mixture, 1:1. I don't know how this will look, but we're going to try it out. See how it is. Let me zoom in. Let's try this. Looks good. And yet, I'm not feeling it. Do something here for a second. Let me get a cloth here. Just did a rub, thinking that maybe it would shine up a bit, but well, I mean, what I could do is I could probably put like a gloss coat over it, give it a nice little glare. Now this one here. Alright. think here? I think it's okay. I don't know, what do you guys think? I mean, it is silver. But like all, like, you know, pre-colored parts, it'll look a lot better when it's painted. Just not, I don't know why I'm not feeling it. I would definitely like your opinions and suggestions. You know what? We'll just deal with it from now on. It looks okay. I was expecting, I don't know, a lot of bling. But I don't want it too shiny. I just want to do it okay. You know? I think we are going to use this paint from now on to complete it, because this is actually the fourth series of parts that I need to paint, and we're not even halfway done yet. I'm going to say that we are now done with all the parts that was inside the box, the internal frame of the box, you know. That's cool, that's done. And now I'm going to begin opening up the second box, which is the armor. And then that one we're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, this is going to be I think I'll probably be doing at least another 3 to 4 more videos of me painting each color until we're absolutely positively done. And I apologize ahead of time, but I just want to show you guys what I'm doing. If you have any suggestions or concerns, don't hesitate to say it, you know? Because I'm an open book here. I like to be a bit engaging, get some new ideas. You guys tell me, make me think about what I do next, or how should I handle something like this. Remember, I also have the RX-72 Unleashed for the knockoff version, so I'm gonna have to be going through this nonsense again. Alright, with that being said, let me finish up all this, all that, and stuff that I have behind me, and we will move on to the next part of the video.